Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Lorelei Shmayo. This is MeWe Fairs for energizing body, mind, heart, and soul. We have events throughout the Northwest, many online, and we interview our practitioners and vendors so you get a chance to know who we are before you meet us at an event. I'm excited to be with you, Sandra Jeffs. Lovely to be with you and excited to
You?
hear what you do.
Yeah, well, I'm an empath and a clairsentient, and so I have the ability to see things and feel things. And I work with people, helping them, especially using the modality of theta healing. But also combine it with my breath work techniques that I've learned. I'm a certified Soma breath worker. I combine that, and then I've studied mindfulness and I combine that together to assist people. Theta healing is going to the theta brainwave state, which is the doorway to our unconscious. And when we have issues come up or triggers, all of those things that trip us up and sabotage us, they're all in our unconscious mind. And our conscious mind and our unconscious minds don't speak to each other. It's why it's so difficult to affect change, because there's no communication between the two. So no matter what we do in our mind, it barely affects all of the big things that are running automatically and trigger us and sabotage us. So to use theta healing, it removes limiting beliefs. It offers positive and empowering beliefs. It can clear karma, clear past lifetimes and close it. And it helps you to unlock your full potential and set you on the path that you're meant to be on and that you're striving to go on. I also do excuse me. I also do feng shui, and I'm a master practitioner at this point. I've done it for almost 24 years. And feng shui is really not about just moving your furniture. It's about energy and aligning your own energy to the energy of your environment, getting your environment to be as supportive to you so that when you walk in, you feel, I'm relaxed, I'm supported, and allows you to bring up that creative, that intuitive mindset so that when you go back out into the world, you're at your highest and best for that. So it works with the land, it works with the clothes you wear, the jewelry you wear, every single part of energy connects with feng shui. So as you can tell, I'm passionate about the things that I do because I love assisting people to break through the blocks and obstacles that they have and step into their path to be their highest and best self.
Oh, it's great. It's great. I know when you first started sharing, I was wondering now, what is theta healing? So I'm so glad that you explained that. And so the things that you said in the beginning, you said it's theta healing and breathing, breath work, and mindfulness. And are those the main things that you're combining in the
Yeah,
first?
but I also bring in my knowledge of feng shui and the energy level, because sometimes people will have energy surges in their house that are blocking them. They'll have toxins in their house that are blocking them. There are all kinds of things that can block you. So I'm able, because as a clairsentient, to tap into those things and share those with my clients and help them.
Okay, I see. So right of the unconscious and the conscious. So whereas the breathing and the mindfulness taps more into conscious, and then with feng shui, some of that is conscious and some of it's unconscious too, and all of the impact, right?
Right.
The energetic impacts of things. And I see. Okay, wow.
Well, breathing actually connects both of them. Our breath
Mhm.
is the most primal thing that we have. So it connects both our conscious and our unconscious minds. It will help us through breath work. You can get into your unconsciousness and connect with source, connect with the creator, whatever it is. So breath work is really powerful.
Well, so knowing about all these things, I now have more ideas of things I might reach out to you for. But I imagine people come to you for all kinds of things, and then they're just all these tools that you bring for all that are, that all that that comes up for them. I guess, are there themes that people come to you for?
Yeah, releasing trauma is a really critical one, because we hold trauma, especially early childhood trauma, inside of us, and those will trigger us to have, react in the world instead of responding appropriately. So clearing the trauma, clearing stuck emotions. We tend to avoid feeling things, especially the tough things like anger and pain and suffering and abuse, and clearing those out so that you can learn to respond appropriately really is important for stepping into your highest and best self.
Well, so how did you open to your gifts? How did you realize that you were practicing, could practice these things? Like, how did you know you wanted to work with people? Like, how did that all emerge?
Well, it was about at 25, 26 when got back on my path. But as a really early child, I had to remember this. I was doing a dream workshop that helped me remember this. But the angels used to come around my bed and talk to me at night. And I thought it was so great. I felt so great. And I told my mother, who was very strict religious, and she said that only prophets or crazy people see angels, and you're not one of those. And so what happened was I got scared, and then demons started to come to my bed. So I spent my early childhood crouched in the corner up against my bed with my stuffed animals around me, protecting me, and a lifelong issue with insomnia as a result. So when I did this workshop when I was 25, I started dreaming about it. And then I remembered that she had told me that. And that set me on my path. And I also had, when I was 21, spontaneous visions that came to me. It was always the same vision, always when I was busy. And so that urged me to start searching. And I started with astrology and tarot and numerology. And I had learned those, and it was at 25 that I really got on my path.
Oh, wow. I appreciate just this lifetime of service that in all the different things that you offer, the breadth of the wisdom, the knowledge that you have, and those wonderful resources.
Thank you. Thank
Well,
you
it's
for having me in the MeWe fairs. They are great, by the way. Everybody is listening. They really have a plethora of different modalities and people and wonderful things. So
well,
that's
thank
my
you so
plug.
much. Which websites do you want people to visit to learn more about all you do and to work with you?
Yeah, come to sandrajeffs.com.
Okay, and that's access to everything and all that you do. That's great.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I'm excited to have you in more and more of our events online and in person. And for all of you watching, you can find out about all of the events at mewefairs.com, MEWEFAIRS.com. Thank you so much, Sandra.
Thank you.